Well, hello and welcome back to PB Rivers, and this is episode 23. So, I decided that I might just go for coffee. So we've got breakfast cereal, we've got Pepsi, for those that don't like coffee, but we're going to have coffee, and then we've pretty much got the breakfast scene sorted out, haven't we? So you can have your cereal and coffee. I'm thinking about buying this field here, which is field 4. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner, what I'm aiming at, what I'm pointing at. And this is £360,000. Now, of course, it needs harvesting, and it is hemp. So maybe we could do with the hemp. I do believe the hemp can go to the FM or the TM textile factory place, and plus it's in row, because this is our sugar beet field just here. No, sorry, this is our wheat field just here, sorry. Because I'm also thinking about buying field 10, if we can get down to field 10. Where's the didgeridoo bitty thing, this thing here. So field 10 is only £214,000. Yeah, we're going to be a bit bankrupt, but there's something special about field 10 because it's going to give me a bit of a head start. Because if we look at the map, field 10, if we just scroll across to fruit types number 2, we have what I believe is coffee in field 10. So we've got a bit of a start on field 10 with some coffee, which we can take up to Urban Roasters for the coffee. We can then get field 4 harvested of the hemp, and we can get soybeans in there, get the soybeans up to soy milk factory and get some milk. Now it just says milk, so I'm a bit dubious. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm going to have to get animals, which I'm planning on doing anyway. But I just want to see if it works with milk from the soy factory in the coffee, because I've been up there. In fact, if we go up there now, the soy milk factory, and visit, go to the old computer screen, it says water, soybean, output milk. Doesn't say soy milk or anything like that, just milk. So I'm hoping that is going to do the trick. I'm hoping. Right, so let's get back to here. This goes down to field 10, visit, and of course it is right next to our farm, Kellogg's. And we are going to purchase this for 214 grand. Bingo! We are now the proud owners of field 10 with coffee already in it. I do believe we might have soybeans in our silo already. Let's have a look at our silo quickly. And soybeans. Yes, we have 50,000 litres of soybeans in here, so we can get that all up to the coffee factory. Pallets and water, I think. Bob's your uncle might need some coal maybe to get it going. So we're going to also purchase field 4. So let's whiz back over to field 4, which is the hemp. And 360. Whoosh. We've done it. We're now down to 73 grand, so we're nearly skint. But we are good. So let's just check again, sorry. So we've got field 4, it's ready for harvest. No, it's not. Let's have a look at the growth state. Yeah, field 4 and field 10 are both ready for harvesting. And our other 4 fields, 5, 8, 9 and 16, are all just in the first stage of growth, so we've got a bit of time. So let's get these harvested. Let's go and get our combine. Where is it? Is it in the shed where I should... I've got stuff all over the place and I need another tidy. I only tidied up a couple of episodes ago. Right, let's get in here. Now I do believe we just need the normal header. Let's get F1 off because we don't need that on. To harvest these things. That is what I is hoping. So let's just hope we do. Whoosh. You're joking, are you bringing a trailer with you for your div? Why's that trailer coming with us? We don't want the trailer to come with us, do we now? Why is a trailer coming with us? Oh, I'll tell you what, we're going to have to... Oh my life, I'm having a mare. One of them days. You're joking me. Get off the trailer, you donkey. What is the matter with you? Never had problems with it before. Now all of a sudden there's a problem. Go on, keep going. Yeah, we're free. Right. What flogged that trailer? Do we need it? Everything's all here, open space. We don't need to travel around with that. Alright, what's the best way to harvest this coffee? Because this is my number one crop that I want at this particular time. So let's unfold the harvester. So let's unfold. And let's turn it on and let's see what we can do. Now, is that the symbol for coffee? I'm only not one measuring. Well, I don't know what coffee crop looks like. I'm all over the place here. Look, just driving straight down, yo. There's our sugar beets. So we don't want to go and destroying them, do we now? Yeah, so I'm hoping this is coffee. And now we have breakfast sorted out, cereal and coffee. Now we need eggs, bacon, sausage from the meat factory. For those unhealthy people who just want a dirty old fry up. I know cereal is probably not the best thing in the world, but at least some of it's natural. So they put all the sugar in it, but half the time we put sugar and things on it anyway. At least you can have a choice if you just got like cornflakes, put your own fruit on it. You know, mini wheats and frosted flakes are all probably a bit good for you, I suppose, but just a bit there. Well, it's not a massive field, I'm not going to field to write home about, but yeah, we do for coffee. Don't seem to be getting a great deal out of it. We're on 3,000 litres. Now we've probably done what, a third of the field. And it's certainly not a big field, I can tell you. Let's just back this up a little bit. And let's get down here. Yeah, normally I wouldn't do field, I'll just get workers on this sort of map, but I think I've got a bit of free time on my hands. The factories are all up and running. The other 4 fields are growing, so I could be getting on with some logging or something, but I'm not doing too bad on logs at the moment. The pallets are looking good. I know I can do some other stuff with wood. I think we can grow, make furniture and all sorts of things, I suppose, but I don't want to get into too much far. You know, I've got a funny feeling that at some point in this game that I'm going to be teleporting everywhere, just to get stuff everywhere. Because everybody's going to be wanting everything at the same time. Hence why I think this is mainly a multiplayer map. On single player mode, it will become a nightmare. There's so many things up and running. I'm going to have to chop down trees and get pallets made, get them here, get them there. Make sure the coal's being done. Get the coal here, get the coal there. You know, salt and whatnot. No, my luck. I had a look around the coffee place, but I didn't need sugar, so I'm hoping we don't need sugar. We're not going to get a lot of coffee out of this, but we'll see what coffee we get out of it, and then we'll see what we get once we've ploughed the field as well. In fact, we could get Matey Boy to start ploughing it, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. Now, let's get Pinky. Where's Pinky? Still flashing any Pinky and Perky. Let's get our plough. Let's lower it down. Let's hire a worker on this one. We've got Max. Alright, you carry on doing that. I'm going to carry on doing this. I always rest my foot on that brake pedal. It's terrible. Never do that in my real car. Alright, let's get this finished off. See if we can make note of how much coffee we get out of this field and how much we're going to get out of it once we've ploughed it, because of the yield. I don't know if the yield gets better, as it does with some crops than others. I think it's canola that you don't get much yield from. If you plough the fields, you get a bit more, but not a great deal. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. It's going fantastic. Coffee. Coffee's quite expensive as well, isn't it? What is it, £4 or £5 for a jar of coffee? Nothing big either, just your normal Nescafe Gold or something, nothing spectacular. Who's going to go for some posh coffee, like, you know, that was it, Law. It's about 7-8 quid a jar. It's this. Around a ring of roses. We might get 10,000 litres just over on coffee. We only need a little tipper really for this, don't we? We've got a whacking great big tipper. We'll take it to the coffee shop anyway, get it all prepped. And then we'll get some more coffee grown in here once Matey Boy's Pinky, that is ploughed it. I might be able to get this in one run, right? You know, see if I can get this in one run. Yeah, I should get this done in one run, but one pass, whatever you want to call it. Spectacular. Right, let's just move it over to one of my trailers. Oh, we've got to get the old pipe out. I think we could just do it in one of that little one, couldn't we? We're just going to start in that big one. Then we'll go in. Confused.com here now, we're getting a bit confused with the steering wheel. Watch Trusty. Knocked his light out, headlights out. Is that it? Oh, don't spill it all over the floor. There we go. Look at the colour of it. Burgundy. Now, so I don't know how much coffee you're going to get out of this. Might have to buy another field at some point and grow some more coffee. And we'll get over and we can get work on the hemp, get the hemp harvested, get that in our silo. We're making loads of money in Reader, back up to 112 grand, we'll have another field in no time. Alright, let's whiz up to the hemp field. Field number 4. So we've kind of got this little estate of fields here, haven't we? Just need to get, you know, field 11 and 12 maybe. It's better off this end, isn't it? But I've got crops growing in that part of the field, don't I? Maybe I'll just do it this way, I think. I know it's more advisable to do it from the short end, but disturb my crops. Let's see if a worker has a problem with it. What are we doing? Let's get it started. Let's get him on the wall. See if he turns around at the other end alright. Here we got Max. Oh, we've got 2 Maxes, have we? Look, Maxi and Maxi. So he's got plenty of room to turn around here and down the bottom there, just not going the other way. Hopefully we might be alright doing it this way. I think he'll be fine. We don't worry about him. And we're doing fine here on the ploughing. A bit sluggish like, but was it 143 horsepower this tractor, wasn't it? No, that's the T6 we looked at, wasn't it? This one is got 270 horsepower, and I think it's 270 to pull that thing as well, so I think that's using all its guts to drag that through the ground. Right, let's get the coffee then to those old trusty areas. Let's get the coffee up to the coffee shop. Then we can come back, get the soybeans, get that up to the milk factory, the soybean factory, and get some milk made. Probably need water up there as well. We don't need both these trailers, do we? Just drop that back one and just go with this front one. Right, let's get this to the coffee shop. So far we've done breakfast. We've got some meat going for dinner. We'll get some potatoes going, get some carrot. I don't know if we do any carrots on this map. We'll have a look. Let's have a look. No, we don't. Oh, potatoes in it. Mind you, we can grow vegetables, can't we? And then greenhouses. Then we can have dinner. Then we get the bakery going for lunch. It's not a bad little plan actually, is it? We could go for that. Should we go for that? So we've got to get breakfast going with a coffee. We'll get the bakery going for lunch. A donut or whatever they make. We'll shut down with some Pepsi. And then we can get dinner going by getting all the vegetables and the spuds and the meat factory. We need a ham joint or a beef joint. Alright, let's get this to the coffee shop. Urban Roaster. Urban Rooster or Urban Roaster? I can't remember what it is now, but doesn't matter, because the shop is just here. So let's have a quick reminder of ourselves what things we need. So obviously we need coffee because we've just got that, and we're going to need milk, which we need, and pallets I do believe. So well, we've got a tip sign here, so let's let's bring it all out. Beautiful. Then we can go and get our we get the pallets up here. I think, is this where the pallets go, or is this just a car park with the coffee shop drinkers? We'll find out, won't we? We will find out. Let's go and get our soybeans up to the soy milk factory. Now, I'm probably doing all this wrong. It probably won't even grow milk. Produce milk that will work in the coffee factory. No, my luck, but one can try. It doesn't say soy milk, it just says milk, so I'm only hoping it does. And if it doesn't take it, well, we'll just get a load of cows and wait for them to get some milk. and then take it up. We can get some cows anyway eventually, then we're going to get some more money, but we need to buy another field because we're going to get in the coffee business. We need another field to grow some coffee in. I think field 4 is not too bad a size field though for soybeans. We'll see what that pans out to be once we get that all harvested and everything, see what we can produce with the soybeans in that field. I'll have to buy another field for soybeans. It's either that or abandon the factory and start growing some other stuff, but I don't know, I quite like Kellogg's. You know, 25 grand an hour, 12.5 grand a piece. Pepsi's making me 12 grand an hour, just over 12 grand an hour. Alright, so what do we need? We need to hook up. Oh, yeah, we've got the back end, so we need to hook up to this trailer. That trailer is 50, so we could just go with just that one trailer, couldn't we? We will do that. Stuff dumped everywhere now. I've got the header trailer just dumped out in the middle of the yard. We'll flog that. Get rid of it, sell it. It's quite open, this map, so you can. I don't think you really need a header, really. Unless I'm starting to go over bridges and things up north of the map. And probably by that time I can probably get another hump and a half, so and keep that living up there. Right, so let's get our soybeans. 50,000 litres of it. Up at the milk factory. I thought soybeans was black. I know canola is, and I know sunflower is. I thought maybe I'm wrong. Yo yo, how you doing? Look at that, look, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Bernard Matthews. They go to turkeys above us, look. Ducks. I think Bernard Matthews has a little dipping ducks. Oh, where are we going? Soybeans. We've gone the wrong way altogether, haven't we? Where are we? I think you can get this way. I think it's the same way as I think it's just over a bridge, isn't it, from where we go to Kellogg's. Alright, he's doing a good, nice job on there. And the combine's doing alright over here. Oh, we've done quite a big chunk of the field already, isn't it? Half. Oh, sorry, let you give way. Lots of stuff on the go, isn't it? It's beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Put the old cover over it so the birds licking the seed. Yeah, might as well get some animals in here, get some moos and winks going. Bit of scenic. We can always check the animals as we drive through, can't we? We drive through quite regularly enough. I just see how that gold's getting on, mate. I haven't seen anything come through for that gold yet. I've been told it also sells, but I'm not seeing anything come through. I'm getting a bit low on cash and I want another couple of fields. What's this field here? An interesting colour. Soybean transport. Just over the bridge, isn't it? It's not far from Culligan. There's McDonald's that's around here somewhere, isn't it? Pepsi. There's McDonald's. Slaughter some cows for you soon. You can have some burgers. Right. I might be going the right way. It's a big map up. The sweetening factory is not far in front of me, to be honest with you. So we're looking in the right direction. I think that's right in front of me, I do believe. Mini map up. I do believe it is. Let's see what it needs up here though. It might need some water, I think. Is that the way in just there, maybe? So there's the milk factory, so there's where we get our milk. Or do we put milk in it? No, it just says water and... It's a computer. So it just said pallets, water and soybean. There's a computer screen just there. Let's have a little butchers at that. F1, water, soybean, output milk. Oh, it comes out in vats, does it? Ah, so we have to go to the white containers. Okay, right, that's cool. So we need some water up here then. Let's turn F1 off and we put the water there, I do believe. Is that correct? I do believe so. Could have come up here with a tanker, really, couldn't I? And just popped over to Culligan's and topped up with water. Never mind. We'll know that next time for when we come up here. Yeah, so we just come up with a container and pour the milk in here. How do we get that into the coffee shop? Did I have one of those at the coffee shop, or have I got a? Who knows? Right, let's go across this bridge. Yeah, we come down here, didn't we? We went down that way. We could come this way, it would have been quicker. Go and get the tankers. Yeah, that's that field there that's quite interesting. I don't know what that is in that field. We've got a furniture place over there. I think that's where we sell furniture. And we make it at Cockburn's, whatever it is, down the bottom right hand side of the map. And trunk it all the way up here. I don't know what you'd put furniture in though, you'd put it in a tipper. Maybe we need to get a curtain cider. Okie dokie, the GPC. Through the middle of the farm. Yeah, we're never going to run short too much in here. Well, I had 73 grand, I'm up to 150 grand now. Just from the Pepsi, Kellogg's. I'll probably get another 40 odd grand from the guy down at the BGA. Oh, thought I was going to lose it for a minute then. Anyway, what we'll do, we'll whiz back, get the tanker, fill it up with water, and I'll meet you back at the soybean plant and get that filled up with water. So I'll see you in, I'll see you in a minute. Thank you very much. Well, hello, welcome back. This is 3 tankers of water. We're just up into the soy milk factory, which will give them 50,000 litres of soybean, which is not a massive amount. This is where we get our milk once it has been produced. We'll put the water over here, and the soybeans went over there. So we need to come over here, tip the water out. So let's tip all the water out. It might take a little while. There we go, look, you can feel that pond filling up, look, man, that's smart. That's sweet. Filling up the water. I just hope this is part of the soy milk plant and not something else. That'd be gutting, wouldn't it, if it was for something else? I'd put water somewhere else in the plant. I don't think it was those. I did look around it, nothing there I could see. But let's see, I don't know how much this thing takes to fill up. I'm only on 1 tanker at the minute. There it is. Oh, there we go, that's 1 tanker done. And of course the next one's not going to get done, is it? Because it's going to be awkward for me. Unbelievable, I knew it would. Let's turn around, shall we? Let's turn around. I don't know whose this field is, but hey. I'm not going to worry about little things like that, are we now? We should go straight in, so it should be good. No. Why is that water not coming out? Oh, I've got to, I keep forgetting about that. Got to change the tool down the bottom, pressing the G key. Or square key for me, because I've got it mapped to my steering wheel. Yeah, what a donkey I am. So, that's the soybean factory hopefully going, that's all we need. That's all this machine says we need. No pallets. Oh look, the water's going up, so we're doing like 60% water. We could get 100% water soon. With what we've probably got. Water, soybean, and output milk. Beautiful indeed. Get this down to 40,000 litres and then we'll do the last tanker. What was it, 60,000 litres? Oh yeah, 60,000 litres left in the last tanker, isn't it? Let's press G or square, whichever you are preferring. And let's unload that lot. Beautiful, isn't it? It's my girl, old trusty. Yeah. Oh look, got an interior light there. I'll just turn that bad boy off. It's a lovely dash, lovely interior. Why's the water stopped? I'm at 100%. Oh no. Yeah, I was loading water back up then. I don't want to load water back up. Oh, I'll tell you what we could do then is drop that trailer off then and leave it there. I'll just leave it. What do you think? It's quite possible that the water is at 100%. Where's the computer? Where's the computer? There. And water is at 100%. I've got 8,000 litres of milk. Beautiful. Where's the milk? Over here somewhere, weren't it? There it is. Yeah, 10,000 litres of milk. Beautiful. Oh, well, we can leave these tankers down here, couldn't we, really? And get ready to ship the milk over to the coffee shop. Coffee factory, whatever you wish to call it. Right, so we'll leave these in here then. We'll leave that tanker just there until the water goes down a little bit. It's a bit loud, that, isn't it? And then let's just pop round here. What's this little red thing over here? Don't know what that is. Probably water. So what we'll do, we'll just drop that off there, and that's all prepared and ready. Right, what do we do now? What do we do now? Let's check on Matey Boy and then we can start getting the coffee seeded. I'm not 100% sure what the coffee is. The symbol that I got up when I harvested the coffee was a bit different to what my seeder's showing. So do I need to get a new seeder? So we're going to have to check out when we get back. Yeah, it's a bit too lost around here. We'll probably go that way. Let's go this way. So we'll do a bit of a warping. Let's do some warping. Let's just whiz back to down here. There we go. And wrong way. So our wheat's coming on quite well. Beautiful. Right, let's get a tipper. Go underneath the silo and see what our coffee symbol is, and then we can see I'm getting all sorts of different shapes and sizes for coffee. In fact, I could just look on here, couldn't I? Fruit types, coffee, it looks like a bird. So does my seeder take that? Let's have a look at my seeder. I don't think it does. My seeder doesn't seem to do anything like that. What is this? What is this and what is this? I don't know what these things are. Well, let's get underneath here and see what our silo says. Oops, let's not get too excited. Need a bigger pipe on our silo, doesn't it? I'll try and get lined up with that little mini thing, little hot water. There's a little button. Right, coffee. It's going to be at the back end, I suppose, isn't it? Coffee. Now, I thought that was coffee looking. Looks like a joint of beef with a slice cut off, really, doesn't it? Okay, so that's coffee. And I think let's switch that off because we don't need that now, because I do really what we're doing. Let's go into here and into my garage and the seeder, and the seeder does the joint of beef with a slice cut off, which is coffee. It can give you a bag of coffee, it was just spilled out. But so I think it looks like a little leg of lamb or something, leg of beef, or I don't know. Some ducks again, look, flying over. Took me ages to figure out where these duck noises were coming from at the beginning. What's this thing? We'll have to sell that. Get a couple £100 for it, won't we? Right, let's get this bad boy up to field, the new one. Oh, the one just here, look. It looks like he's not doing too bad with the old ploughing. Now we'll see how Matey Boy's getting on, because he must need emptying him. Okie dokie, right, let's change that to coffee, which is that. And let's get out here and spread the wings. Zoom out so that we can see. Where's Pinky? He's near enough done, look. Now we've only got one stage of fertiliser going on this map, so let's we haven't got to go around fertilising too much, which is good. I do like doing 3-stage fertilising, but on a map like this, when you've got so much to do, we don't need that hassle, do we? Right, let's start the old tinker up. Let's get an employee on it, Jordan. And Jordan is a woman. Alright, Jordan. Oh, she's talking to herself there, doesn't it? Okay, so Maxie's done over there, so let's get Pinky sorted. Oh, is he done as well? Beautiful, beautiful. Right, let's get Pinky back then. In fact, we can get Pinky straight up to the other field, can't we? Field 4. And start on that. And do a night shift. Paying the same as the days. I'm Scrooge. If we go up there and do field 4. Look at that, I don't care for anyone, do they? They just drive over his field. I don't care, it's not my field. Or is it my field? It better not be my field, it's not my sugar field, is it? He's just been plucked for you. Alright, let's lower worker. Then we better go and get a truck and empty out the harvester. We can just take the harvester back to base. Let's raise base over there. It's really not the wisest thing to drive around with a pipe out, clobber a tree, and I'll be doomed, won't I? Let's just tuck it in. Let's get our fent. Nice ass. Let's get our fent up to the farm, really into a tipper. Oh no, can we tip it straight into the silo? Yeah, I don't know if you can or not. I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's fine. It's Pepsi. Oh, we're going to check the gold, weren't we? Looks like we can't do it straight into the silo anyway because we have a trailer in the way, don't we? Not an issue, not an issue. I'll just tip it into this trailer. Hemp. It's green, isn't it? Green. Mushy peas. Right, I think I will call that an episode for today. It is 7:10 in game time, so I think we'll just let tinker on what's tinkering on. So we've got the coffee being seeded in our new field 10 and field 4. We've got Pinky up there ploughing that up ready for its soybeans. And everything else is running. Kellogg is running, Pepsi's running, we've got the soya mill factory running. I think we're doing pretty well, back on track. So, I will see you next time. Thank you very much.